Delaware County's only live television newscast from Ball State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana Midday.
Welcome to NewsLink Indiana Midday. I'm Daniel Huber. The FBI are looking for 4 suspects in a mass shooting at a high school homecoming game over the weekend in Leland, Mississippi. Bethel Miles reports.
If you were standing next to somebody and you seen something, man, or you seen somebody who's doing that shooting, man, report that.
Social media footage capturing loved ones outside the Delta Health System's medical center the night of the Leland homecoming mass shooting.
We ask the public to recognize that they have a role in this investigation.
The FBI's Jackson Field office is leading the investigation alongside state and local law enforcement, asking for the public's help to identify these 4 people they say are connected to the shooting.
Speak up, share, give us that opportunity to get these subjects off the street.
The FBI Jackson has also established a digital media tips website to collect any video or photos from anyone that was at the intersection of 4th Street and North Main Street on Friday night.
Better picture. There was a body right here. There were 2 right here. There's one in front of here.
Like Mildred Michael.
All you saw was like people sitting down or standing around crying because they were starting to identify the different people that was laid out. And
so far, Leland's fire chief confirmed the mass shooting took 6 lives with at least 6 others in critical condition.
Here in the city of Leland, our heart hurt, we mourning, everybody mourning, even for the people that's not from Leland, don't nobody deserve what happened,
Officials say more casualties are possible as the investigation continues, but the search remains active tonight for this woman in a white t-shirt, a man in an orange jacket, another man in an orange and white jogging suit, and a man in a black graphic tee, all seen in the area the moments gunfire let out.
We're gonna rise again. Our community is gonna get past this. We're gonna heal together like we've always done.
After an explosion in Tennessee leaving 16 dead, Humphreys and Hickman County locals are holding a memorial for the deceased friends and family. Hope Salmon has more.
The only way that some of us are still holding on is through our relationships with each other.
John Niner tells me he was close to one of the men who lost his life in Friday's explosion. John says the victim had counseled him at a nearby church in Waverly.
Or every month that we had our men's ministry cook breakfast for everybody, he'd come up on the center and spend time with the guys.
Many coworkers of the 16 victims were in the crowd tonight, but employees at Accurate Energetic Systems told me it was too soon to speak on camera, saying they're still in shock. Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis says Humphreys and Hickman counties are working on ways to support the families now facing incredible trauma, providing counseling and food.
In the days to come, there's going to be a lot of grief. The true strength of our county, and I've always said it since day one, is our people.
Officials have not yet publicly shared the names of all of the victims, but say all the families have been notified. This is a close-knit community, and many say they know at least one person killed in the tragedy. For now, they're leaning on each other for support.
Sunday night, after the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Detroit Lions 30-17, as players were greeting each other at the midfield, a brouhaha broke out between the Lions' Brian Branch and Chiefs' Juju Smith-Schuster and Isaac Pacheco. The replay showed that the inciting incident was when Branch ignored Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes as he reached out for a handshake after the game. Smith-Schuster approached with his hand out for a handshake, and Branch blindsided him with a hit to the side of the helmet. Pacheco, who was following Branch, grabbed him and held him as Smith-Schuster rushed in looking to retaliate. Other players from both teams rushed over to begin breaking up the fiasco. Let's take a look at today's NewsLink Indiana's weather. These are the conditions right now. It's 67 degrees under sunny skies. Expect lots of sunshine today with a high in the mid-70s. Things will stay sunny and mild, and 7 days forecast temperatures will mostly be in the 70s with cool down early next week, along with a chance of rain. An alarming new report shows Earth has reached its first climate tipping point, the widespread death of coral reefs. Coral reefs are an essential habitat for marine species. They're vital for food security, buffer coastal areas from storms, and contribute heavily to the global economy. But now, as oceans reach record high temperatures, 80% of the world's reefs have been affected by the worst mass bleaching event on record. The report was put together by 160 scientists worldwide. They say the death of coral reefs is just the first of several potentially irreversible climate tipping points, and even bigger impacts are on the horizon if temperatures continue to rise. The report comes just a month before global government leaders gather in Brazil for COP30, the annual United Nations Climate Conference. This year's meeting comes with extra importance as countries are supposed to set out their goals for bringing down emissions over the next decade. A project years in the making will soon happen. The Ball Brothers Foundation has awarded 3 grants to, quote, enhance outdoor recreation, safety, and connectivity. NewsLink Indiana, Joey Thielen, learns what these new projects are and how they will impact the Muncie community.
The Ball Brothers Foundation approved 3 grants as a part of the Project Blue Way initiative to expand opportunities for families, students, and visitors to enjoy the White River and Prairie Creek Reservoir Trail. President and CEO of the Ball Brothers Foundation, Judd Fisher, explains why these changes are important for the Muncie community.
The goal for us is to make things more accessible for community members and make it a better amenity if you're looking at the reservoir. We're a river town and we're just trying to get more access and people there for all kinds of things from recreation to education and conservation.
For the first and second projects, the Ball Brothers Foundation will be working with the Delaware County Soil and Water Conservation District and other groups to add more launch points for kayaks and canoes, while also adding mile marker signs along the White River.
We hope that with all the partners involved, that we create a place where people know they can be outside, be safe, and just be out in nature.
For the third project, the Ball Brothers Foundation will be working with the City of Muncie. These grants will be used to expand the Prairie Creek Reservoir Trail and connect it to other hiking and biking trails, the beach, and the sailing club. City of Muncie Communication Director Amber Green explains the Ball Brothers Foundation is essential to make this happen.
I see Judd Fisher frequently, and everyone that I've talked to, whether it's nonprofit organizations or other community projects, it's Ball Brothers Foundation is a pillar of the community. They're helpful. They're there with solutions, not always necessarily financial solutions, but they're there to help. They're here to grow their community and invest in it, and I think they do that well.
In 2026, the Ball Brothers Foundation plans to fund new grants as they continue to improve the Muncie community. In Muncie, Joey Thielen, NewsLink, Indiana.
To learn more about Project Blue Way, go to ballfdn.org. Click on Partnerships, then click on Project Blue Way. And that's your NewsLink webcast for today. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to join us tonight at 6:57 on Ball State PBS. And for news anytime, anywhere, go to cardinalmediabsu.com.